Hi everyone, how's it going? Nick the Gardener. So, I thought I'd give you a quick look around the garden before I make my way up to a plot today. I've got quite a bit to do, so I'll spin you around and show you what's going on. Right, well, sweet corn, they're doing right actually. I don't know if they're big enough to pop out yet. I don't know if I've got time to do them today either, so they might be going up tomorrow. The Atlantic giant pumpkins, they're actually got little pumpkins on. So when that flower opens up, hopefully these male flowers down here will open up at the same time, and I can rub the male flower onto that one there and get it pollinated. And then any others what follow after that, just take them off and just have one on there. It might be a little bit close to the main stem, so I might have to rip that one off actually, thinking about it, because it's going to get massive. The Troy set what Mike gave me a couple of years ago, it's doing right. In fact, it's actually got a flower spike on it, which is what I wanted. So hopefully it won't flop over. I've been watching Pete, and he just put a video out where he supported his onion flower spike through like a table with some bubble wrap round. So I'll keep an eye on that. If it starts to flop over, I'll do something similar. So a good little tip there from Pete. Well, I don't know who gave it to him in the comments, but anyway, it's all good. I've been putting that cloche over Frankenstein's each night, because it has been getting a bit chilly. They don't seem to have grown much, and I've snapped a leaf off down there by accident by putting the cloche on. Seems like the little smaller ones caught up with the bigger ones slightly. So I was hoping these side shoots would start growing a bit, but not growing, not really growing much at all. I've been watering the carrot cannon. Hopefully we'll get some germination on that soon. Quick look in the greenhouse, and there's quite a lot gone now. It's all in the back of the van. But my giant onion has actually grown loads since I popped it in there, and there's, better be careful not to snap it, but there's plenty of roots coming out the bottom of that, so I'm going to pop that on later on tonight. The chilies, red hot chili peppers, they've not really grown much. The Bishop's Crown seems to have got a bit taller. Finally got some more brechin sprouts to germinate, so that's good. Got some lettuce, 2 of the red marigolds from LED germinated, spare corns, we have onions which are trimmed, and they're not looking too bad. They'll need putting in something else soon. 2 little cucamelons that I'm giving away. The chopped versus non-chopped, I think I might have to chop these off again before they start to flop over. But actually looks like the non-chopped is bigger already. Only got 2 sunflowers germinated so far, so I might have to put some more in, sow some more of them. Some squashes in here, and yeah, all courgettes and squashes and stuff, nothing coming up in them yet. Couple of cabbage golden acres, onions from LED, which we'll need to pop them out somewhere. The 1 brechin Brussels sprout, what germinated on the first germinations, which is going to go in the brassica net, and if you've not seen me plant that up yet, please watch that video. It's not got many views yet, and it's one of my better videos. But yeah, I'll put a link to that in the description. Anyone who hasn't watched me plant up the brassica cage out there, the link's there for you. And if you want to watch it, that is. Oh, down here as well, I got given 2 tomatoes, which I'm going to then give away to someone else. Under here, I've got some, oh, did have some beetroots germinating, which I better move that before I squash them. But yeah, got a few little germinated ones down there. So everything in here seems to be doing alright, what I planted out. All the marigolds are pretty much opening up. I did find some ants under one of these heat blocks, so I've had to put some more diatomaceous surf on them. I've got 1 marigold in the corner there, which is completely different to all the others. It's really dark. I really like that one, so I'm definitely going to be saving seeds from that. But yeah, everything's all right. So I'll just show you where all the plants are. We're in the back of my van, basically. Oh, down here, I had a little incident with the potatoes the other day. I'll put a little clip of that in here. Yeah, so luckily didn't do too much damage. But in fact, I'll quickly show you now. It just snapped off a bit here and a bit down, a bit further down. They're all kind of flopped over and that. But give them a real good watering, and the next day they'd all seem to have perked up a bit. Little Galia, covered in flowers. Try not to get my box shorts in on the picture. But yeah, bees are loving that. Yeah, the brassicas in here, they're definitely settled in now and definitely growing. They're doing really well. I've got that little plant what I found at the allotment, pop that in there, pop some mealworms down for the blackbird and some water and stuff. Oh, in fact, I just noticed the Centuria montana has just flowered today. And looks like this allium's going to open up soon. So yeah, quick look through there. Oh, potatoes. The potatoes have now got shoots coming out. I'll show you one in my shadow. So yeah, not all of them got shoots, but most of them. So I just came around here yesterday and ripped off all the cardboard little slots so that the light can get to a bit more moisture. Right, so I packed everything into my van. Got the swede on the bottom left there. And then I've got broccoli, one cauliflower, 5 cabbages, and some red calibos, and then purple sprouting broccoli, and some, no, that's purple sprouting broccoli, and some marathon F1. And then at the back there, you can't really see because it's quite dark, lots of grass clippings. So I'm hoping they don't fall down onto the plants. So yeah, and also this bit up here, I hope that don't fall down. So put my fork there, try and stop it. So hopefully that'll make it all up to the allotment without getting squished. And hopefully I've got time to pop it all in. I've got to make another brassica cage and that. But anyway, next time you see me, I'll be unloading this at the plot. Okay, just got here at the allotment. Quick hat change. Everything in the back, I think, is okay. I haven't heard anything clatter down or anything. I'll just go and quickly check now. Right, let's have a little look. Yeah, everything seems to be okay. I remembered to bring some pots for the nasturtiums and a bigger pot for the antirrhinum. Yeah, so basically just going to carry one of these trays over and my coffee, come back with wheelbarrow for all the grass clippings at the back there and everything, and get the show on the road. Okay, there's a few cars here today. There might be a few people around. I don't know if anyone's next to my plot. I can't see John's car here. Let's have a little look, see what's going on. Ah, so some of the alliums out here. Got quite nice flowers here normally. They've all gone over, all the tulips and everything. But I'll have a wander down here. Hopefully my peony is flowering. Anyway, I'll bring you back when we get to my plot. This guy wants to chat to me. Sorry about my shadow. The first thing I did when I came up to the plot was look at peony, and it's not opened yet, but it looks like it's probably going to be red or pink colour, something like that. Yeah, so it looks like we did have a bit of a severe frost either overnight or the other night. All the potatoes look frazzled, really bad, but the tips underneath don't look too bad. Sorry about my shadow again. But yeah, I was watching Loz at the veg plot, and he got his potatoes frosted too, and I said to him, I bet mine have. It's really windy here, cold and exposed. So that's a bit of a shame, but I should come back. Comfrey, it's just about to all start to bloom, and the bees are all hovering around it, loving it. One bee just flew off over there. Okay, we've got two types of swede in here. Swede Invitation and Swede Best of All. So we'll put a row of Invitation along this edge of this bed here. It had broccoli in it last year. So we'll see how Swede does in it this year. Now these probably should have been potted on. Oh, not too bad actually. Just take a little lower leaves off. I want to get them quite deep. And on the packet I think it said about 25 centimetre spacing. Let's get that in straight. Give it a little good push down. So one year when the first year I did Swede, I did it with a, the ball planter, and the Swedes didn't really want to grow any bigger than the whole of the ball planter, so I won't be making that mistake again. I'm going to get them in nice and deep. Okay, that's all the Swede Invitation. There's definitely one row. We'll put one row in. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 plants, so we'll do a whole row, but these first 4 will be Best of All. Oh, that one's nice and deep. Oh, this is a bit of a weakling one. Probably sheltered by all the others. Get it in nice and deep, nice and firm. Right, that's them in. Give them a quick water in a minute. Right, okay. Here we go. We've got some red cabbage here. These grew really big last year, so these are going to want about 45 centimetre spacing, I would imagine. Let's get that a bit bigger. And get them in nice and deep and firm. That's the first one in. You probably couldn't even see it, could you? Well, let me put the label in as well. Red cabbage. Right, that's, you could say about there. Now these look quite dry, even though they've been watered quite a lot. The roots are looking pretty good on them. I did actually pop these on last week because I knew I wouldn't be able to get out here last weekend. Right. Yeah, I think I might only be able to get 5 in here. I don't want to overcrowd them. I did that one year and everything was so small. I might have to find another spot for that or take it home. Right, that's the first cage planted up. Sweet. I'll give it a good water in now. Okay, just watered that first bed. Now what I've got to try and do is recreate that cage on this bed just here now for the other broccoli, purple sprouting broccoli, stuff like that. Okay, that's pretty much done. just got to put the plants in now, and obviously peg down this side. That net just about fits, so a bit of a stretch. So I mean, once I've got it all pegged down, it should be fine, and then that will help hold all the poles together. And yeah, it's fairly solid really. Pretty pleased with it. Right, so what we're going to do is get the broccoli Marathon F1 in, the broccoli Matsuri F1, and possibly the broccoli PSB. Oh, so these are the best starts I think I've ever grown. I mean, before I put out, normally I put them out by now, you see, but they're looking pretty good. So it's just probably about the right, perfect time to pop them out. And the soil is actually still moist under here, which is good. Right, that's the first one in. I'll stick another one about here. Right, and the last one about here. Yeah, that's the reason why I like having stuff in these little 6-cell tray things. I can only get about 5 or 6 things in here, so it's handy to keep them all together rather than having all in individual pots. Right, that's the first 5 popped in. Okay, we've got 6 Matsuri F1s here, broccoli, little dwarf variety. You can probably get these a little bit closer together. We've got 6. Oh, I should have probably dug hole first, shouldn't I? Right, so first purple sprout in. Probably going to be a little bit tight in here, but we'll stick it in here anyway. It's going to be in here a long time really. Well, I thought I might as well keep all the broccoli together. Oh yeah, decent root system. Now, brassicas, like I say, like getting it firm. So first one's in. Awesome. Let's go get a drink of water for all these little brassicas now. That's the brassica bed potted up, planted out even. So it's looking pretty good. Hopefully they'll like it in there. So I was going to do another cage for this bed here as well, because I've got some cheesy F1 cauliflowers and some greyhound cabbages in there. And I thought, oh, I might as well just put another net up while I'm here, but the ground's so hard in this bit here, I can't even get the poles in. So I am going to plant them out, but I've got those long green cloches over there. I'm just going to put a couple of them over them. So I'll do a row of cauliflower and then a row of cabbage. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I'm going to have to wait for it to have rained, I think, so I can get the poles in, because the ground here is so rock hard, it's unbelievable. Just take these old roots out of the old plants that are here. Most of the roots have rotted away now. In fact, actually that root there looks like it's got, may have had a little bit of club root. It's a bit fibrous. Right, so we'll get the cheesy F1s in, this little gap along here. The soil underneath the compost mulch is, well, it's not soaking or anything, but it's quite moist considering we haven't had a lot of rain. Just get that in a little bit deeper. I'll get this other one in over here. Okay, I've only got 3 of these cheesy F1s, and then one what is it called? All year round. So I'll probably have to do another sowing of cauliflowers soon, now that I've planted them all out for a second crop. These are quite dry, so these are going to definitely need a drink. Oh, it's a bit of a stone under there. Can I get it out? Yeah. Okay, they're the 3 cheeses, and then the all year round is this one. I'll stick a label by it so I don't get them muddled up. Lovely jubbly. Right, so that's 4 of them. I've got 5 greyhound cabbages now, which will go in along down here. Okay, we'll stick the first one in just here. So I will have to come back and like I say, put another net over these once it's rained. Oh, wind. Yeah, so these greyhounds, as the name suggests, are quite quick to produce. So I'll have to get some more cabbages sown as well soon, as well as a cauliflower. And also, yeah, I want to get some decent sized broccoli. I'll have to do those again soon. So yeah, just need to pop the cloches over and give them a little drink. Okay. These can be a little bit tricky by yourself. Little toggle things come out of it. thought it had a little clip. There's one of that. Give them a real good drink, these, especially these three cauliflower cheesy F1s. They were quite dry. Yeah, so we've got red cabbage with 2 types of swede in this one, frosted potatoes, onions, which are actually looking pretty good at the moment, starting to fatten up quite nicely, comfrey, looking good, and then we've got the purple Sprite and broccoli this side. We have the Matsuri F1 in the middle, and on the far side we've got the Marathon F1. So all we've got to do now is get into this compost and get rid of some of this grass clippings in the wheelbarrow, turn a bit into this one. So I'm pretty much done today. So I'm happy I've got most of my brassicas in. Like I say, I'll have to come up tomorrow and pop in. Well, I don't know, I might leave the sweet corn for another week yet, and maybe the pumpkins for another week. Just because it's clear overnight and the temperatures are dropping, and just here, I like to put it all out and then for them to get the frosted potato treatment. So possibly won't come back tomorrow, I don't think. I've got to cut the grass at some point here, but that can wait till next week, I think. Nothing's that important to come back up really. But if you've got through to this far in the video, thank you very much. Thanks for watching. If you've commented, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a good weekend. Please like, share, subscribe and whatever. Bye bye.